How's it going, guys? And welcome back on another episode on Full Metal Alchemist. Now, towards the end of the previous episode, Al and Ed were able to meet up with Roy Mustang, and I get to say, watching Roy Mustang do his thing, let me just say that it was just superb. Now, the boys will be going through the training to become a state alchemist. So, without further ado, let's check out the next episodes and see what took place. Transmuting living bodies. That should be interesting. In order to give life, life must be taken. An equal exchange. I cannot say this enough. I can't say it enough. The show needs to make a comeback. And the character development on Al and Ed, it's going to be much, much, much focused and diversified, unlike Brotherhood. And I can't say that enough neither, you know, because I'm sure that there are other storylines that will be added onto this, and it's not going to depict Brotherhood. Fullmetal Alchemist on its own, so far, I can see the difference between Fullmetal Alchemist and Brotherhood itself. And even though I haven't finished this version of Full Metal Alchemist, I got to say that if you haven't watched it, you should start watching it because you're missing out. Even though I haven't finished it, I'm still at the early on Full Metal Alchemist. It's a masterpiece. So Talker. That name sounds very familiar. Very, very familiar. So they're going to meet him up. That is a huge dog. Edward is not very tall, you know. Edward is a very, very short individual. Forgot what this talker did on Brotherhood. 'Cause that name sounds very familiar. Chimera. Oh, he died. That kind of reminds me of Chimera Ants. Shout out to Hunter x Hunter. The Chimera Ants arc. He's already on it. Ed is not wasting time. He's not playing, man. Unfortunately, Al cannot eat. He just threw it in there. He just threw that bread inside his metal armor. You see how she calls him little? I'm actually surprised that he didn't get mad at that. Because Ed hates people making fun of him, making fun of his height and all. Major Hughes. I believe Huge was the one that never stopped talking about his families, right? His wife and his daughter. Man, it's been a while. The baby's coming. You see, we didn't get to see all this part on Brotherhood. He's gonna leave. Oh boy. Yeah, these boys are probably like, why did we get to be in this position? He passed out. You mean they can use alchemy to ease her pain or something? They have no clue on what to do here. They are useless right now. Oh wow, the baby is born. How did she deliver the baby with them in there? This is really nice. Like seeing Ed and Al being vulnerable like this. Like, really, really giving a deep thought on their childhood when they had their mother and stuff like that. Oh boy, exam time, right? It's over. Hmm. I wonder why uh Mustang is doing this. He wants to make them take the test again individually this time and not together. I believe that's the one and only, the Führer. It looks like the exam is over. Oh, there's more. I guess this is the physical part of the exam. I thought there's only air in that thing. Not only did he stop those chunks of rock, he also manages to negate everything. The other alchemy, the other guy uh, brought out. Alrighty, let's move on to the next episode. Oh, he finally got his watch. They are now officially the dog of militaries. So I believe the state alchemist will be expecting him to perform a human or a life transmutation or something. He's writing to Winry, and he doesn't want anyone to see it. Ouch. Hmm? Who burns the paper? Ooh. I remember now. I remember Tucker now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. One of the things I like about this Fullmetal Alchemist version is the fact that the way it diversified the storyline, the way I remember that character too from Brotherhood. What's his name again? Man, this is good. This is really good. Like it kind of goes back to show you everything, the events that took place on Brotherhood, how they even got there, all the events that went on before whatever happened happened. A chimera, a chimera that can speak like human being. Ah, wait, the wife is dead? But didn't he say that before he can become a state alchemist, the wife left him because the wife hate being poor? Isn't that what he said happened to his wife? That looks pretty nasty. That looked very nasty. So he doesn't want them to be around here to see what Talker is going to create. They shouldn't have left. He's under pressure. He's under a lot of pressure right now to create this thing. Ed can feel there is something wrong. As soon as he heard that the wife, right? The wife didn't run away, that she suddenly disappeared. Oh, Woo. Look at his eyes. Like you, you can tell from his eyes that he regretted ever doing this. He regretted ever doing this. Yeah, yeah. 2 years ago. Yes, yes, yes. Man, this man is so insane that he used his own daughter and his daughter's dog, fused them together to create a chimera. He deserved that. He definitely deserved that. He could have chosen not to do this, but he did it anyway to see what's gonna happen. Hmm. You can still see that somehow, some way, the daughter is still there. He was trying to change her back to how she was. And if he had tried doing that, what could have happened? We saw what happened when him and Al tried to do it to bring their mother back. Wow. He's been told to never speak of what he saw. Whoa, this is an abomination, guys. An abomination. An abomination. He had to destroy it. Oh, goodness. Now, guys, this is the reason why if you have not watched Fullmetal Alchemist, you definitely need to check it out. You definitely need to check it out. If you've seen Brotherhood and you think that because you've seen Brotherhood, that means there's no need for you to see Fullmetal Alchemist, you're missing out a lot because all the events, each event that took place on Brotherhood, on the regular Fullmetal Alchemist, they kind of diversified it a little more storyline, more character development, more plot development, right? And I kind of feel bad for Talker himself. Uh, at first, he didn't. Well, in a way, I don't really feel bad because he tried the same thing with his wife, right? He tried the same alchemy on his wife, and I guess it wasn't successful. The Chimera ants that he created before that died, that got to be his wife transmuted with a beast. And unfortunately, something went wrong and he died. And due to pressure, okay, due to pressure, and knowing that if he does not produce, the state alchemists are going to kick him out, right? They're gonna toss him on the street and he's going to lose everything. Due to that, he summons the courage to use the only family he got, his one and only daughter. And it wasn't the fact that he did it with, like, oh man, he merged his daughter with a beast, with his daughter, with the daughter's dog together, which created that abomination. And you can see, as much as that looks, that hideous beast looks, the daughter is somehow still in there. The daughter can still recognize her friends. She can still speak. She can still try to formulate words. You know what I mean? and it's just sad. The other guy whose name I no longer remember, uh, he looked at this and he's like, I cannot let this continue to happen, and this is the reason why my elder brother gave me this arm to decompose abominations like this. And this is the reason why he continues to hunt state alchemists one by one and kill them, because what they are doing is just wrong. They are just causing war. They are just, they're just, they don't really care about people's lives. And I believe his job is to hunt state alchemists down and kill them. Now, the woman that he killed, uh, that I just don't understand, because that woman really didn't. I'm not sure what that woman did, and that woman has her son with her, and she killed her in front of her son. I don't understand, but the woman must have done something. So we finally get to know the story, the diversified plot and storyline behind Tucker really killing or using alchemy to transform her daughter into a beast, and all the stuff that went on before that event took place. Okay, guys, I'm going to digress it here, and I'm sure that you guys get to be wondering, man, like, especially if you haven't seen Fullmetal Alchemist, you're gonna be wondering, well, like, this most of the scenes or some of the scenes that we saw here, it wasn't really explained that much on Brotherhood, right? And yeah, on that note, stay safe, keep on keeping on.